Alright, what up, guys? So I got this joint I rolled up a few days ago. I'm gonna smoke this up with you guys. Show you guys my little TBI story time. Alright, guys. Cheers. Enjoy your own. You get your own meds. You get your own meds. You watch me smoke my meds. You watch me smoke my meds. At the end of the day, I just get whatever I need to get. This is my joint. You guys get whatever you guys need to get. Spark up with. Enjoy. Cheers. I was trying to get better lighting, but I kind of fell asleep, knocked out. Knocked out way too early in the day. I just woke up and was like, fuck, get the film. So here is my film. Whatever this is punching. Punching me way more this story. I'm supposed to be telling shit. Alright, well, then let me get this camera better. Alright, stories about TBI. I guess the before and after effects of it. Just an overall, I guess, my personal life explanation of what the TBI was and did to me, and how it affected my life. Because it affected everybody. It affected mainly me, but it affected everybody. So if you are ever on a motorcycle, wear a helmet. That's what I advise. Anytime you're recommended a helmet, wear it. I've met a lady who had injuries far worse than me, and she couldn't walk anymore, and she fell from her skis without a helmet. And I'm like, I just fell from a motorcycle. I fell from a motorcycle without a helmet. I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm not happy. I'm glad that I'm able to walk. If I wasn't, dude, that'd be so much of a world worse for me, in my opinion. Like, just thinking far back at that, it just throws me into like, whoa. You had pretty bad injuries, but it could have been way worse. And I'm like, alright, cool. It could have been way worse. But let's not stop and look at the fact that the injuries were pretty bad. I had no memory when I woke up from my coma. Everybody had to be relearned. Best way I can explain it to everybody or anybody it's try living your life, get to the age of 22, and then get reborn again. 100%. In the 22-year-old body is where you get reborn into. So that's kind of hard, Had to learn people, relationships. I had to learn every little bit to life that I had. Worked up to the age of 22. I had to relearn that all within like that. Like, that's impossible. You get to the age of 22 with 22 years of being alive. Or you get to the age of 23 with 23 years being alive, not, a fucking few months. Personally, that's how I took my TBI. It was like a full life reset, and then you get thrown back into your old body. So it's kind of hard, because you get to learn Everything from age 0 to 22, all within a few months. Come on. It's funny I was smoking weed because everybody wants to say weed fucks with your memory, but honestly, with me, weed doesn't really fuck with my memory. It helps and aids it sometimes. There's things where I'm just like, dude, I can't piece these things together. My mind won't work with it sober. Go smoke a joint and I'm just chilling. I'm like, alright, cool. What the fuck you need me to piece together? Oh, I'll piece that shit real quick. Done. Next. That's how I do it high. And that joint is smacking me, man. Holy shit. I'm not gonna show you guys my coffin, but y'all can see my sweating. Fuck. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. This garage is hot. Let me open this shit. Yeah, the garage, being in the garage that's hot does not help either. But let's go back to my story before I roll out of it. I'm almost done with Stroy, either way. So I guess that's just the small overview of my severe traumatic brain injury, you know? There's so many smaller, finer details that I can say did change my life entirely, which would be like, I guess, life experiences that happened after my TBI, the way people wanted to act after my TBI, I feel like was way different, a world different, all because of how I was when I woke up from a coma. Like, that's kind of hard to live through, because it's like, you wake up from a coma, you're not the same person, clearly. So then everybody starts acting up a little weird. So then that just totally shifts your world in a seriously crazy way. It changes people. It changed me, it changed my ex, it changed everybody. Put people in positions of control that I didn't want anywhere near their position of control in my life. So I recommend everybody to wear a helmet. Stay protected, protect your head. Your head is not a joke. I medicate the best way I can, and this helps. A lot of TBI people use it, I use it, it helps. I have physical life outcomes that show cannabis is not bad for you. Before my accident, I was a cannabis user. I wasn't any kind of aggressive cannabis user per se that I would be smoking like I am right now. Like, if I were before my accident, I would be working. I'd always be working. Go to school, I'd work. You know, I can't be high at school, I can't be high at work, I gotta work, I gotta be sober. And then later at night, when I got nothing to do, I'm just trying to chill and unwind for the day. Cool, okay, cool, I'll have a joint, I'll have a dab, I don't give a fuck. You know, it's weed ain't bad for you. So I guess this will be the first video to my series, my little, I guess, revelation of TBI and how I felt with it. It's a crazy experience, let me tell you. I don't want anybody else to go through that shit at all, you know? I wouldn't want that on anybody. Honestly, my worst enemy would be the only person I would want now. because that is a living hell. And that is a full living hell. Like, there's some that I can say can compare to it, like my grandpa's situation, where I'm not even gonna explain that, but that's a whole different story. But that is another living hell. So just cover your head. Cover your head, stay safe. Smoke the grass because it doesn't do any harm. That's about it. You ain't got shit to complain about at that point, right? And the answer is no. But this is pretty much out, getting close. This is a roach basically, but this is a watery roach. I don't know if y'all can see this. I hope y'all can see this. Watery roach. Well, I hope my story reaches everybody that needs to hear this, and I hope people that hear this spread the word to everybody. You know, this is just a very small thing that I guess it's not really told. Before my accident, I never heard of a TBI. I never thought that would be a thing, you know? I thought if you hurt your head, you're gonna die, you're done. That's what I thought it was. But I guess not. TBIs are the thing. I think we all need to spread the word to one another with like, hey, this is a thing, be careful with this for this exact reason, not just, hey, don't do that, and then leave it like that. No, hey, don't do that because this and this, and you will result with this and this, or this, you know. This world needs to teach each other stuff, you know. Not focus on all too much of that negative shit and trying to fucking control one another. No. Y'all need to chill the fuck out, live with one another, and spread knowledge, you know? Like, don't spread no fucking lies. Like an easy lie is saying cannabis is bad for you, when clearly cannabis is not bad for you. Cannabis was bad for that guy who was trying to get some sort of money or power, so he's like, yeah, let's push that shit. But it's not bad for you. What the fuck? It was bad for his, I guess, position in life, but it's not bad for a human being. So don't lie. Don't lie at the end of the day. Just try to keep everything truthful. Cover your head. Don't lie. You're pretty set right there. This is more roached. But we're pretty much out. If you like the video, give it a like, share, comment what you think I should talk about, you know? And don't forget to share my stuff, because I want people to hear my story. I want people to know more about this world. Like, this world is insane. There's so many different things that happen, different experiences that could happen. So why don't we share with one another? Take it easy, guys. Stay up.